Alright, welcome back. So today I actually have to do some maintenance. I actually wanted to check my string trimmer right before obviously the season starts. It's still a little bit early, but I wanted to make sure everything is in top shape before obviously using it this year. So I haven't really checked anything on this. Last time I used this was probably back in October, so it was a few months back. I did drain it so it is clear. So what I was going to do is I'm going to do just kind of like a preventative kind of just checkup on it. I don't necessarily check my equipment as much as I should, but I just want to make sure everything's good on it. So looks like the filter actually for a couple seasons does not look too bad. Pretty clean. So it's a little bit dusty in here, but just on the condition of how everything is. Just put that back in there. So that looks okay. Cable seems fine. No stickiness. If it was sticky, I probably would apply some grease to it. So I'll just put that one back on. What I want to do next is I'm going to check the plug, but I'm also going to clean it off slightly. Now they do make a preventative, like a maintenance kit for this. Just gotta line up the screw here. They do make a maintenance kit for the Echo leaf blowers. I believe it's a leaf blower and it's a universal kit for the leaf blower and the string trimmer, because this is an SRM-225. That's what it is, yeah, SRM-225. So it's kind of your homeowner base type. I'm trying to see if I can go ahead and just check the plug on it. Relatively easy access. You have access to the plug right there. There's your coil. It's right on top. So they make them pretty user friendly. I mean, if you really needed to, you could probably get the kit and just change everything out with it. But I like to just check everything. Let me just see if that'll work. No, it's a little slightly bigger size. Let's try. Oh, a little bit bigger than that. Or a little smaller, I'm sorry. I'm going to say and guess it's a 17 mil. They do make plugs for it. I usually just use an extension piece. Oh no, doesn't want to fit. Let's try 5/8. 5/8 might be too small. Oh, too small. Alright, let me try a 3/4. Alright. Let's check the condition of the plug. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, remember that. I usually give it a few taps. And loosens. And what I'll do is I actually have some sandpaper. I was going to clean off it if it is dirty. Oh yeah, she's burning. She's running pretty good. I think I might have to ease up on the... Let's see if I get the camera. I have to ease up on my oil. I can see I'm making it a little bit oily. But she still seems fine. She's just a little dirty. So what I'll do is I'll clean it. Usually what I like to do is just run some sandpaper and then I'll just spray it down with... just to clean some of the carbon off. And or burnt oil. I was running, it's a 50-to-1 mixture, so I wouldn't be surprised if I maybe had like maybe one tank or two tanks of probably 40-to-1, which wouldn't affect it too much. If anything, it might make it a little bit harder to start. But now, of course, there is going to be people saying like, "Oh, you should be using a cleaner for this," or "I'm probably not doing this the correct way." I'm basically just doing maintenance on my own equipment, so if I really need to, I could always change it out and get a new plug. This is my equipment, so that's pretty much why I go this route. I mean, this is pretty much one of the most effective ways I've always found with it. I mean, obviously, if the plug was bad, it wouldn't run good. So the electrode seems fine. I just run the tip under, just clean it up a little bit better. And they make cleaners and whatnot, but as you can see, let's see if I can get to focus, a little bit better. Just doing like a quick little maintenance check on it, that's all. And then what I'll do is I'll just take some carb spray, just clean it off for any type of sandpaper issues or gunk on it. and that'll pretty much clean it up. Spray it a few times, tap it dry, and she should be good to run. Blow on it for a sec, just to make sure it's somewhat dry. And yeah, like I said, she's burning a little bit rich. That's not a bad thing though. I'd rather have more oil and fuel than less oil and fuel to burn up the inside. I have been running Echo Red Armor, and I kind of jump around between that. This tank I was actually going to try just using what I had in my shelf, which is basically the Echo Power Blend Gold. I mean, this is like the generic one that comes with it. So, I mean, you could run this one or the Red Armor. I usually run kind of what I can grab, so. But, yeah. Seems to be good. Plug seems to be good. If anybody wants to know, it's an NGK plug. BPM8Y. So, yeah, she seems to clean off pretty good. So she's a little bit cleaner now. So what I'll do is I'll install that. First, I always start off with getting it finger tight before I do anything with the socket. And then these, you don't have to go crazy on it. You're going for feel. So just get it to the point where it's tight like that, and a little bit. It's not too much torque on it. We'll put that back on. And then what I'll do is I'll just do a little quick run on it. See how she runs. Fuel should be relatively good. It's fresh, so I'll go ahead and I'll fill it up here, and then we'll do a quick little run test on it. And yeah, it's very simple, just to maintain things. It's just you gotta remember to do it. That's my biggest thing, is I gotta remember to do it. What I'll do is I'll angle it. Alright. Not trying to overfill this, but alright, we're about full. So the fuel is in there. I should probably clean this off one of these days, just because I have a little bit of oil build up on the sides here on the muffler. Probably another indication that it's probably running a little oily. But it is a string trimmer. I do use it. More or less, as long as it doesn't leak, we're good, right? That's the way I see it. Wipe that off. Any type of residue I have here, always clean it. And then what I'll do here is take it over here outside, just for a better shot. And I'll let it run for a few. So I'll put it in the grass just so it doesn't scrape up the bottom. And these are fairly simple, very easy to start. You just put it on cold for the primer side. You pump it up till you start seeing fuel. It is spongy, so look at that. It's about, what, 4 primes. And then just make sure that your on and off switch is on. And you pull the start until it fires over. It coughed there. And then just drop it down to right here where it says run. And you don't apply any throttle, or anything, you just pull it over. Unpull after it runs. I let her warm up a little bit. With Echoes, you always want to let them warm up. It is cold today, it's about 40. So I'll just let it run for a little bit. I'll just make sure it runs and operates. It's just a quick little video, in case anybody ever had any questions on it. The filter is good and tight. I'll let it run for about like 2 minutes or so. So went ahead and just did a little quick run on it. So it seems to be running pretty good. Runs a little bit probably better. Obviously it's the first time, so that's why I probably took a few more pulls than normal. I would recommend, if anybody ever has a string trimmer and you do have some type of back problems, these trimmer grips, it doesn't have to be this brand, there's so many brands of these, are really helpful because you can hold it where you're basically holding it straight where it doesn't put too much pressure. And it also has a back strap too, but I just didn't apply the back strap because I just kind of hold it as I go along when I'm trimming, when there's actually stuff to trim. And yeah, still operating, still good. Quick feed on the head on it. It's a really good feature. I really like that on this. It's a very quick type of change on it, or if I have to add line. And I use diamond grip from Echo, so that one's a really good line to use. But yeah, if you guys like what you see here, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me about how all your maintenance is going. And I will catch you guys out on the next one. Take it easy. Have a great day.